Hey guys, back with another book review. This one I won from a Goodreads giveaway, and that book is The Ever After by Sarah Pekkanen. Now I'm going to tell you up front, I rated this 2 stars out of 5, and let me tell you why I did that. While Sarah Pekkanen is a great writer and has already recently published she had some pretty big novels that just came out. What was it? The Wife Between Us, and she wrote with someone else on another book that is getting great reviews. So I'm going to tell you about what I liked, what I didn't like about it. One, I feel like Sarah Pekkanen really lost some really valuable moments in the book. The story follows a wife who finds out that her husband is cheating when she uses his phone to make an order and then sees an email from a woman to him. So, the way that it all laid out, so early on in the story, within the first 2 chapters, we catch the husband with this phone email message, right? Within the very next chapter, she's telling him what she's found out. So as a reader, everything's out on the table now. So it's nothing to figure out. There's nothing to wait for. He knows that he messed up. She knows that he messed up. And he's apologizing profusely. And she's kind of going on this back and forth thing like, oh, I'm kind of, I don't want to be out with just me and my girls by myself. And, how am I going to take care of myself? And all this other stuff. And that she's so hurt behind him cheating and this and that. But then as the story unravels, she's talking about other things that she realized he had done in the past that he didn't really seem like he was telling the truth about. So as a reader, you're like, why are you shocked on this? And why are we still having this conversation? And why are you still with this guy? And I think Sarah tried to write this character in a way that we like the husband in some way, but in actuality, I didn't find anything to really like about him other than the fact that he groveled at her feet every time and just kept saying he wanted her back and he was sorry. And to me, that got kind of annoying after a while because that was the range of their conversations. It was, I'm sorry, I messed up, I'll never let it happen again, whatever you want to do, that's what we're going to do. It was never, interesting. It was like any other relationship where somebody grovels to get back, says they're sorry, and that's that. So there is a little tidbit in there where Josie, who's the wife, starts trying to reach out to the person that he cheated with and get some information about her and how it happened and all this and that, when in actuality the woman's saying that they never slept together, that it was just a kiss. And so then it really scales down our angst in the book, I think, because had they cheated or slept together, there would have been more to find out. But the fact that he said it was only a kiss, she said it was only a kiss, and they've never slept together, and she's married and doesn't want this involving her husband, but Josie's trying to involve the husband and all this other stuff. So as a reader, I'm like, okay, that took a lot of wind out of my sails because I'm thinking that there was some type of, physical affair when in actuality it was a kiss and some emails, but that's neither here nor there. The story continues on with Frank, her husband, just groveling, trying to get back in, her not feeling like she can trust them going to counseling, them trying to work out with their daughters, not knowing things, him, getting kicked out of the house for a couple weeks and then her letting him back in. And as you can tell, it was so normal. It's what a lot of relationships go through. So I didn't feel anything past listening to someone going through regular life. And if I want to do that, I could just talk to a friend. I wanted to get some, evidence of something really happening big and a secret and, it being revealed. No, you're not going to get any of that. So I'm just going to let you know up front, if you're looking for that, blow your mind type of cheating scandal book, this is not it at all. This is more so an emotional appeal. It takes from the look of Josie, how she's dealing with her emotions. And even then, you're not really feeling for her that much because Josie is not really all that likable. You know, she complains about her kids. She complains about how she's not as pretty as the next person that doesn't have kids. She doesn't, you know, in your mind, you're thinking, well, I can see why this guy is having a problem with your ass because you complain about everything and you don't have any self-esteem. So we're reading from her point of view and we're not even really liking her that much. So overall, it was a boring story to me. It was, you know, didn't have anything really for me to look at other than her emotions and trying to trust him again. And I really didn't see anything in this book, unfortunately. But if you wanted to read it, it comes out in June. So good luck. Anyway, for more reviews or to let me know what you thought of this review, or if you are planning on reading it or heard anything about it, or have read something from this author already, like The Wife Between Us, let me know in the comments below on if you think I should read that book. I did read an excerpt of it, but I didn't get chosen for the arc for The Wife Between Us, so it looked pretty good. Anyway, let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe so that I can continue making these fabulous videos for y'all. And until then, I'll see you in the next one.